how you feel like, do this play a part in your relationship, like relationship life? Like if a girl don't want to believe in what you got, I'm pretty sure that you alkaline, you this. It's impossible probably for you to be with somebody who's not. How you feel about that? Like how I don't know what I'm really asking.
So what you asking is my profession and what I do and the lifestyle that I live, can I maintain a relationship with a woman that doesn't live the same lifestyle? No, I can't. And I'm never judging, not hating. I tried it before, and just in the long run, it don't work out. You know what I'm saying? We cooking and eating, and then I'm a biochemist, and I'm in human biology, and I'm just deep into parasitology. So I'm reading eyes, I'm looking at ears, I'm looking at mouth, I'm seeing thrust build up on the tongue. You sure can't give me no head. I'm looking, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at I'm looking at caries inside the tongue. I'm looking at the gut and the belly. Okay, I know it's some pinworms and some hookworms down there. Like so, like I'm reading eyes. So no, it's not. But I will say this though. I think everybody is worthy, of a significant other, but I think most people vibrate on different levels, and that's who you attract to. That's who you should go after. So me, I'm so far in the game, I'll be stupid because I'll be going back to get with somebody that eat meat. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of,
you live in this now, and they see a girl at McDonald's, like that don't make sense. You know what I'm saying?
But check this out though, Holla. If I say I run across just a bad, beautiful woman, we connect spiritually, and she say she eat meat, and I put her on some game, and she say, "Look, I'm finna detox. Look, I think I'm finna. Oh, we can build, baby,
because you're a leader. We provide, so you want somebody. Let me change. Let me help you better your life. If she willing to submit and be submissive, then we gonna follow me. Of course, I saw you talking about like polygamy. How you feel about what you talking about?
Polygyny.
Yeah.
I practice polygyny.
Tell the people a little bit of why, like, because they like to hear real definitions behind it, just real like examples, why you believe in that.
Well, for one, I'm a Hebrew Israelite. So, and my mama was Muslim, my uncles was Hebrews. So, I grew up oriented around. I've never seen a relationship where there was just a man just being with one woman. Like me, I can't even really conceptualize that. If you are into the monogamy space, I'm all for it. Kudos to you. I hope and pray it work out for you. But I just don't see relationships dynamics that way. And me personally, don't throw nothing at me, saying I just don't.
Let them cook. Watch out. Listen to this. Listen closely.
I don't see. Me personally, I just don't see the benefit of that either. Just having one woman, because for one, it's not in our biology to be with one woman. It's not a regular man. Well, I ain't gonna say regular because that means I'm saying anybody that don't believe in my philosophy ain't regular. But we are not biologically made to be with one woman. You don't see that in the animal kingdom. You see a few animals doing that. But when you see a lion in his pride, it's the male lion, and he got all his wives, and they structure the business. It's his kingdom, it's his home. He's providing, but he's showing them how to hunt and what to do, and they go out and get the food, and everything is going well.
Gorilla.
You see what I'm saying?
What animal is doing that?
What animal is doing that? If I tell you, then you're going to have a good argument. So I don't want to tell you. I'm going to tell you. All right, so look. The animals that we assimilate the closest with, the primate kingdom, gorillas. Gorillas are monogamous, but they starting to cheat now.
I saw...
They starting to cheat now.
But I saw a video of a gorilla, and it was like 4 females.
Yeah, but see, and so you do have anomalies in nature too, where they do different things. But if we talk about the core basis of the gorilla kingdom, they usually like to pick a woman and settle down with, have a bunch of babies, and then the woman will end up dying off, and then they'll get another woman. So and then when you look at the life expectancy of gorillas, it's not really that long like it used to be. So you will see them with multiple different wives, and don't get me wrong, they sleep around too. Some gorillas in nature are starting to do homosexual activities. Yeah, man, I study gorillas, but the core principle of gorillas, too much for them, they don't want to do it. So if I gotta take care of your and I gotta protect you and you, and I'm cool. I'm gonna stick with you, little mama.
That's how all men.
That's how all men. That's great. That's a crazy statement.
Every other animal though, like hippos, everybody else though, they gotta
Yeah. So, because it's polygyny is is the natural order of things. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm probably gonna get a lot of backlash from it, but I mean, I've been poly my whole life, so I don't really care. But you know, it's the natural order of things. And then if you look at any civilization that have been built and have lasted for long periods of time, it was built off polygyny. You know what I'm saying?
Egypt back then.
Yeah, whether we talking about Kemet, whether we talking about ancient Mesopotamia, whether we talking about the Hebrews, Hebrew Israelites, and how Jacob and them came about, Israel, Yisrael came to be, it was all multiple women being a part of a union with one man. So I don't believe in polygamy where you can have multiple partners too, because if you got multiple niggas, I'm gonna use the word niggas, you got multiple niggas and we all having sex and coming in you and you get pregnant, how you know who the daddy is? But the man on the other end, I can go, and I don't want to say the word hit. I'm gonna say make love. I can go make love with multiple different women at this and get them all pregnant within 24 hours or a week. And they all, if they only having sex with me, they know who the father is. So just by that simple biology shows you that a woman ain't supposed to be sleeping around. And then there's another thing is when a man ejaculating to a woman, he have fragments of his sperm that passes the blood and brain barrier, and these fragments become a part of her neurological motility for the rest of her life. So it's like, I can wash a woman off.
Yeah, you can't wash that man
No,
off.
you cannot wash that man
you
off.
and you, this man all in you, like
Yeah, you start getting different personalities and everything. And that's the reason why when a man get caught cheating, he a dog, but we usually get accepted back into the house because they know that there's a part of our nature. But if a woman get caught cheating, man, we ain't taking it. We done. We done.
That's why women y'all handle that better. That's why they be like, oh, I caught you caught me texting and it's the end of the world. I caught you doing all that. I went on a date and you just dead. Like we can't handle that.
No, we can't. Yeah, we can't handle that at all. Now, y'all take more pain than us. Yes, y'all are more emotionally fit than us, even though y'all very emotional. But the woman, when you look at the so-called black woman, the so-called black woman is the most resilient species and being on this earth. I mean, you just pushed a baby, a live, living baby out of your womb. Holla could never do that.
Ever.
Ever.